I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good evening, baseball fans. You are here on Yankees, The Ugly Truth. We're just a couple of minutes before first pitch, and we are going to be calling tonight's Game 2 of the Yankees facing off against the Tigers in Comerica Park. I want to thank everybody for hopping into our stream. Appreciate you showing up on your busy Tuesday evening. Going to give a shout out to some of the folks here. Yanks for Life, Margaret, John the Beagle Dad, Kaz, Sean Browning. Thank you for coming in and supporting the stream. We have an active poll at this time. There are currently 7 votes in that poll. So if you haven't, please drop your vote. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And I'm going to start by going over this evening's lineup. For the New York Yankees, leading off DHing is going to be Ben Rice. Playing right field, hitting out of the 2-hole will be Jason Dominguez. In the left field, hitting out of the 3-hole is going to be Cody Bellinger. Cleaning up will be first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Jazz Chisholm will be hitting out of the 5-hole, playing second base. In the 6-hole, Spencer Jones will be playing center field. Jose Caballero will be at third base, hitting in the 7-hole. Austin Wells will be behind the dish, hitting in the 8-hole. And Anthony Volpe will be bringing up the rear, playing shortstop. On the bump tonight for the Yankees is going to be Carlos Rodon. Hey, Corky, welcome to the stream. For the Tigers, leading off playing third base is going to be Kevin McGonigal. Behind the dish, hitting out of the 2-hole will be Dylan Dingler. Matt Vierling will be in center field, hitting out of the 3-hole. Riley Green will be cleaning up, playing in left field. Spencer Torkelson will be at first base, hitting out of the 5-hole. DHing this evening is going to be former Yankee Jumai Jones, hitting out of the 6-hole. Lee will be at second base, hitting out of the 7-hole. Zach McKinstry will be at shortstop, hitting out of the 8-hole. And Madrigal will be in the 9-hole, playing right field. On the bump for the Tigers is going to be Casey Mize. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button. As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently at 8. And for those of you that are sitting in the stream, if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We're at 770 subscribers. Next milestone is 775, so we are 5 away from that milestone. If you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop shorts almost daily. Matter of fact, I have one that's built and is just about ready to drop. I'll drop it sometime after the game this evening, so keep an eye out for that one. So please consider subscribing. I want to thank Mitch Koski over at Hardcore Sports Network. He is simulcasting the live play-by-play tonight for the game. So thanks, Mitch. Appreciate that. And welcome, James. Yeah, Volpe again. Apparently, there's some controversy about Jazz Chisholm Jr. having a damn lollipop in his face. So, how are we feeling about tonight's game, guys and gals out there in the internet land? Hey, Sean. Mize is out throwing the last of his warm-up pitches, and we're about to get underway. And by sets, first pitch is out of the way, and that four-seamer pates the outside quarter for call. Strike one on Ben Rice. Count is 0-1. Rice is hitting .288 on the season, 22 home runs, 43 RBIs, and the next pitch is on the way, and that slider paints the outside quarter for strike two. Count is 0-2. And my sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to be call. Strike three on Rice. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Three pitches, three strikes. Alex McKay is behind the home plate. He is the umpire, 7 major league seasons, and he is considered a neutral pitcher. First pitch to Dominguez is a slider in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is a four-seamer off the plate. Count is 1-1. Dominguez is hitting .226 on the season, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, 665 OPS. And this pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into right field. That's going to make it to the wall. Dominguez is rounding first, heading to second. And Dominguez is going to have a stand-up double with 1 out in the first. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. And my sets pitch is on the way, and that splitter is off the plate. Count is 1-0. By sets, checks on the rudder. Dominguez takes off, pitches outside, and the ball is thrown to third. It gets past McGonigal, but Dominguez slides in head first and stays at third. That is the Yankees' 82nd stolen base. Dominguez is 4th on the season. So the Yankees have a runner at third with 1 out. So the Tigers are bringing the infield in. Pitch is on the way, and that is a slider down low. So the count is 3-0 on Bellinger. And my sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is up high and away. That is ball 4. So Bellinger's going to strip his gear off and head to second base or first base. Yankees have runners at first and third with one out. Paul Goldschmidt is coming up to bat. So the Tigers are now back in normal double play depth. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied to right field. And Malcheri catches the ball. He throws it home, and Dominguez does not advance. So that is the second out of the inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is coming up to bat, 226, 11 home runs, 31 RBIs, 716 OPS. Pitch is on the way, and that splitter is down low. Count is 1-0 on Jazz. My sets. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz hammers this one foul down the right field line. Count is 1-1. Ed by sets. Pitch is out of the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 2-1 on Jazz. And my sets. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings through the splitter. Count is going to go to 2-2. Hey, Nancy, welcome to the stream. And my sets. Pitch is on the way, and the splitter is down low. Count is now full. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz grounds this one to Turkleson at first. He steps on the bag for the third out. So the Yankees are going to have a runner at third with one out and are unable to take advantage of that opportunity. Yankees leave 2 runners on base. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the first is going to be McGonigal, Dingler, and Veerling. Well. And in our active scoreboard this afternoon, there is currently the Astros and Jays in the bottom of the 8th are locked up at 4 apiece. In the bottom of the first, the Royals have a 2-0 lead on the Tampa Bay Rays. In the top of the first, the Mariners and the Pirates are at zeros. Same thing with the Rangers and the Marlins, Yankees and the Tigers, and the Phillies and the Nationals. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 12 votes. For those of you who haven't, please hit the like and share the channel out. We are at 11 likes. Our goal for every live play-by-play is 30, so let's do it. And Rodon sets. Pitch is on the way, and the first pitch is fouled off by McGonigal. Count is 0-1. McGonagill's hitting .285 on the season, 6 home runs, 28 RBIs. Rodon sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and fouled off. Count is now 0-2 on McGonigal. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Or 1-2, excuse me. Next pitch is on the way, and that is slap foul down the third base line. Count remains 1-2. And Rodon sets. Pitch is on the way. This is sky to center field. Spencer Jones is waiting on it. That is going to be the first out of the inning. And the pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Chasm. He flips the ball over to Goldschmidt for the second out. One pitch, one out, and that is the second out. Coming up to bat is Veerling. Veerling's hitting .199 on the season, 5 home runs, 26 RBIs, and a .600 OPS. And Rodon sets and fires. The first pitch is a fastball off the plate. Count is 1-0. Rodon sets and fires, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Rodon sets and fires. The pitch is a four-seamer foul straight back. Count is 2-1. Rodon sets and fires. The pitch is called ball 3. Wells is going to challenge this one. And the call is overturned. That is a strike. So the count goes to 2-2. New York retains both of their challenges. Rodon sets and fires. The changeup is down low. Count is now full. 3-2. Rodon sets and fires, and the pitch is bounced to Volpe. Volpe fields, fires to Goldschmidt, and that is going to be the third out of the inning. And that's going to do it for the Tigers. He retires them in order. Coming up to bat in the top of the second is going to be Spencer Jones, Jose Caballero, and Austin Wells. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 13 votes, so let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Currently, we strive for 30 likes in every live play-by-play. We are at 17 likes, so if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 770 subscribers. Our next milestone is 775. So if you like live play-by-plays, shorts, and open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. Please consider subscribing. And in our active scoreboard, the Blue Jays have taken a 6-4 lead on the Astros in the bottom of the eighth. The score in Tampa is now 2-1 Royals. And the other 4 games, everybody is at donut. No score. Next game starts at 7:10. And that's going to be the Brewers and the Reds and the Cubs and the Mets. And Mize is on the bump. Spencer Jones steps into the plate. First pitch is on the way, and that is a huge cut. Missed. Count is 0-1. Mize sets, fires, and that pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the splitter is off the plate. Count is 1-2 on Jones. And my sets. Fastball is on the way, and that is way up high. Count is 2-2. My sets, pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the outside corner for call, strike 3. Jones is down looking, and that is Mize's second strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. My sets and fires, and the slider, actually slurve, is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Caballero swigs and misses at the fastball. That came in at 95 miles an hour. Count is 1-1. Cabby's hitting .258 on the season, 7 home runs, 26 RBIs. My sets, fires, and that pitch is a sinker down low. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Count is now 3-1. My sets and fires, and that pitch is a high pop up in the infield. McGonigal is tracking it and is going to make the play on the infield grass for the second out. Coming up to bat is superstar Austin Wells. Wells is hitting 162 on the season, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs, and a 523 OPS. My sets, pitch is on the way, and that slider is up high. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Wells hammers this one foul down the right field line, and that is going to drift into the stands. Count is 1-1. By sets and fires, and the splitter is swung out and missed. Count is 1-2. My sets, fires, and this pitch is skied on the left side, shallow left field. Green is coming on, and he is going to put it away for the third out. So the Yankees are going to go down in order against Mize. We head to the bottom of the second. Coming up to bat is going to be Riley Green, Spencer Torkelson, and Jumai Jones. Well. Our chat is very quiet this evening. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 13 votes. As you know, every live play-by-play, we strive for 30 likes. We're currently at 17. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we have 770 subscribers. Our next milestone is 77.5. And if you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. If you like open panels, I host them here on this stream. So if these are things that to you, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. And Green is stepping up to the plate. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball is low and away. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is 2-0. And Rodon sets, pitch is on the way, and the fastball is down low and in the dirt. Count is now 3-0. Rodon sets and fires. He paints the outside corner with a fastball. Count is 3-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball down low for ball 4. So Green's going to strip his gear off and head to first. Coming up to bat is Spencer Torkelson. Torkelson's hitting .213 on the season, 12 home runs, 37 RBIs, and a .727 OPS. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and this is line back to Rodon. Rodon catches it and fires to first. So that is a double play. 1-3. So coming up to bat is Jumai Jones. There are 2 outs, nobody on. Rodon sets and fires, and the former Yankee swings and misses. Count is 0-1. Jones is hitting .146 on the season, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, and a .480 OPS. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a foul down the third base line. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is out of the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. And he goes down swinging. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on board, and coming up in is going to be Anthony Volpe, Ben Rice, and Jason Dominguez. 9-1-2. So how are we feeling about the game? I see Nancy says that we need to get something happening early. Sean concurs, need to take advantage of opportunities, which we did not in the first inning. And Nancy is in agreement with Sean. For those of you that are here, we have 14 votes in our active poll. So if you haven't, please drop your vote. Let your voice be heard, your vote be counted. We are currently at 19 likes, 11 short of our goal of 30. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. So what did we do for dinner this evening? I had a little bit of spaghetti and meat sauce before the game. And welcome to the stream, Ian. And my sets. Pitch is on the way. And that is call, strike one. Looked a little high to me, but no challenge. Next pitch is on the way, and Volpe hits a line drive over the top of the shortstop into left field. So he's going to have a leadoff single. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the bottom of the strike zone on Rice. Count is 0-1. Enchiladas, burger and fries, steak, not too bad. Next pitch is on the way. The four-seamer is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Corky had pizza. Next pitch is on the way. The slider catches the outside of the strike zone. Count is 1-2. And my sets and fires at first base. Volpe is back in head first. And the pitch is on the way. Volpe takes off. Throw is down to second. The throw is up high, and Volpe is going to steal the base. That is Volpe's 7th stolen base of the season. So the count is 2-2. So the Yankees have a runner in scoring position with no outs. 2-2 on Rice. Mize checks on the runner. Pitch is on the way, and this is popped up to the left side. Green is coming in, and he is going to make the play in shallow left field. Volpe is not able to advance, and that is 1 out. So coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez, 1 for 1 on the day with a double and a stolen base. He was left stranded at third base in the first inning. And the pitch is on the way. The slider is outside. Count is 1-0. And my sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Volpe, do not do that damn hop step because you tend to get picked off when you do it. My sets and fires. The fastball is swung on and missed. That was a 96-mile-an-hour humdinger. Count is 1-2. Mize checks on the runner, pitch is on the way, and the splitter is swung and missed. And that is going to be the third strike, 2nd out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. Does not have an official plate appearance. He walked his first at bat. First pitch is on the way, and that is going to be in there for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to be right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Bellinger just gets a piece to stay alive. Count remains 0-2. My sets. Pitch is on the way, and Bellinger waves at a pitch that is way off the plate. So the Yankees are 0 for 3 in that inning with runners in scoring position. And the second inning in a row that the Yankees have failed to score with a runner in scoring position. Well, Donnie, first of all, the first two players that were talked about in a trade for Skubal were Lagrange and Lombard Jr. So I'm not thinking that a Volpe and Wells combination, they have one of the best catchers in the major leagues. So I don't see them wanting to trade for Wells at all, even as a backup. Well, I agree with you, Donnie. Lombard isn't going anywhere, and I don't think Lagrange is either. So in principle, your trade is probably not awful, but it has no real chance of being made either. I think the Yankees fans are going to be very disappointed that this trade deadline, because the only trade that I see the Yankees actually making is for a possible catcher. I don't see Skubal going to the Dodgers either. Dodgers have 5 starters signed to long-term contracts, and they're not getting out of those contracts. Rodon sets and pitch. The first pitch to Lee is a slider down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that four-seamer is inside. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is now 2-1. Rodon sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count is next pitch is on the way, and they is a blooper on the right side. Goldschmidt is on the run, but that is going to fall in foul territory. Count remains 2-2. Honestly, Donnie, I don't even think that the Dodgers are going to be in the series this year. They have got a 3-headed monster there in a starting rotation for the Brewers. Next pitch is on the way, and that pitch is fouled off. Count is still 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung and missed for strike 3. So that is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Zach McKinstry. Hey, Daver, welcome to the stream. And the first pitch is a fastball that paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is 1-1. McKinstry is hitting 179 on the season, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. And the pitch is on the way. And of course, a 179 hitter hits a line drive into center field. So that is going to be a base hit for McKinstry. Ben Magrell is up to bat, hitting 296 on the season, 9 home runs, 34. And this is his first big league bat. Those were his AAA stats. And Rodon sets, pitch is on the way, and that is a line drive into right field. Dominguez fields and fires to third. And Malgeri will get his first major league base hit. Congratulations to the young man. Coming up to bat is Kevin McGonigal, 0-for-1 on the night. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Count is 1-1. Rodon sets and fires, and the sinker is swung on and hits. Count is 1-2. Well, Donnie, if Weathers goes to the bullpen, he's going to be a long reliever. He's probably going to put Yarborough off the team. Next pitch is on the way, and that is just a bit low. Count is evened at 2-2. I'll make it a call that Kevin McGonigal will do nothing tonight because he is in my fantasy baseball lineup, and I have like a voodoo curse whenever I do that. And there's a pickoff attempt at first. The rookie is back end standing up. First disengagement. Rodon sets and fires. That slider is just tap foul. Count remains 2-2. Rodon sets and fires, and that pitch is chop foul. Count remains 2-2 as we head to the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is on the way, and that is up and in. It scoots away from Wells, and the runner at third is going to score. So the pitch was up and in off of Wells's glove. McKinstry comes in from third. So the game score is 1-0 Tigers. And the rookie is going to advance to second. So the Tigers have a runner at second with 1 out. 3-2 count on McGonigal. Rodon sets, pitch is on the way. And this is a towering pop up on the right side. Goldschmidt is back, tracking it. It makes the play on the shallow right field grass. So that is the second out. Malgeri is going to stay at second. Coming up to bat is Dylan Dingler. He grounded out in his first plate appearance. And Rodon sets and fires. The changeup is swung on and missed. Hey, Dev, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Here comes the changeup. Drop it in the dirt, brother. Rodon sets and fires, and the changeup is hammered into left field to Bellinger. Malgeri is rounding third, heading home, and that is going to be the second run of the inning. 2-0 Tigers. So Dingler is going to end up at first base. There is a mound visit going on. We're in the top of the third. The score is 2-0. Dingler made the adjustment. Rodon actually threw a good pitch. That wasn't a hanger. He just went down there and dug it out. Matt Vierling is coming up to bat, 0-for-1 on the day with a ground out in his first plate appearance. And the first pitch is on the way. The fastball is down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way. And this has popped up on the right side. Goldschmidt is tracking it. And he's going to make the play in foul territory for the third out. But not before the Tigers score 2 runs to take a 2-0 lead. Coming to bat for the Yankees is going to be Paul Goldschmidt, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Spencer Jones. And in our active scoreboard for tonight, in the top of the 11th, the Astros and the Jays are tied up at 6. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Royals 2 lead on the Rays. Top of the 4th, the Pirates have a 2-1 lead on the Mariners. Top of the 3rd, the Rangers and Marlins are locked up at 1. Going to the top of the 4th, the Tigers have a 2-0 lead on the Yankees. In the top of the 4th, the Nationals have a 1-0 lead on the Phillies. Bottom of 2, there is no score in the Brewers and the Reds game. Bottom of the 1st, there's no score in the Cubs and Tigers or Cubs and Mets game. And the Dolphins are in a rain delay. Your active scoreboard at this time. Next game is going to be the Guardians and White Sox at 7:40, and then the Diamondbacks and the Cardinals at 7:45. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 17 votes. If you have not, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We have 22 likes. Our goal for every live play-by-play is 30, so we're just 8 away from that goal. And my sets pitch is on the way, and the pitch is going to be outside. Count is 1-0 on Goldie. Pitch is on the way, and Goldie high fly ball to center field. Vierling is there, and he makes the play in deep center field for the first out. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch to Jazz is going to paint the outside quarter for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And my sets pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings at a fastball out of the strike zone. Count is 0-2. Jazz grounded out in his first plate appearance. And the pitch is on the way, and the fastball is way up high. Count is 1-2. My sets pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into right field. Base hit for Jazz Chisholm, so he's going to have a 1-out hit. Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones. 0 for 1 in his first plate appearance. He struck out. And the pitch is on the way, and that is way up high. Count is 1-0. My sets. Pitch is on the way. And that slider is off the plate. Count is 2-0 on Jones. My sets. Pitch is on the way. And that four-seamer paints inside the strike zone for call. Strike one. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. Next pitch is on the way, and the runner goes. And this is line through the middle. Jazz slips around third or second. He pops back up and heads to third. So the Yankees are going to have runners at first and third with that base hit from Spencer Jones. So Jazz is laughing at himself as he ended up falling on the ground. So this is the third inning in a row that the Yankees have runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Can we take advantage of this opportunity? Jose Caballero is coming up to bat. And my sets. Pitch is on the way, and Caballero swings and misses at the splitter. Count is 0-1. Mize makes a pickoff attempt at first. Jones is back in head first. And Mize sets, makes another pickoff attempt at first. So that's the second in disengagement on Jones. Pitch is on the way, and Caballero chops this one foul. Count is 0-2. Cabby is 0 for 1 on the day. He popped up in his first plate appearance. Mize sets and fires, and this ball is chopped to third. McGonigal fires to first to get Caballero. Chisholm is going to score. Jones is going to move to second. So that is a RBI for Caballero. Score is now 2-1 Tigers. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells, 0 for 1 on the night. Pitch is on the way, and Wells swings at a splitter down and away. Count is 0-1. Mize sets, pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls the pitch straight back. Count is 0-2. Mize sets, pitches on the way, and this is dribble slowly. Mize is going to tag Wells as he runs by. And that's going to do it for the Yankees, but not before the Yankees score a run to cut the lead in half, 2-1. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the fourth is going to be Riley Green, Spencer Torkelson, and Jumai Jones. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently are at 18 votes. As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 22, so we're 8 away from meeting that goal. And for those of you that are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We're at 770 subscribers. Our next milestone is 775. If you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. I have one ready or close to ready that'll be dropped after the game today or tonight. Hey, D-Rod, what's up? And if you like open panels, I host them on a regular basis. My last open panel was last Monday, our day off. So if these things appeal to you, then Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. Please consider subscribing. All right. Green is not had an official at bat. He walked in his first plate appearance. First pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Yeah, I was stationed at Vallejo and Merrill in both Cas. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Rodon sets and fires at four-seamer, paints the outside corner for call, strike one. Count is 2-1 on Green. Next pitch is on the way, and that is just off the plate. Count is 3-1. Rodon sets and fires, and that pitch is up and in for ball four. It goes all the way to the backstop. So that is going to be Green's second walk of the green. Spencer Torkelson is coming up to bat. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 1-0 to Torkelson. Rodon sets, pitch is on the way, and that is just up high. Count is 2-0. Torkelson lined into a double play in his first at bat. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 3-0. We're in the bottom of the fourth, and Rodon is at 55 pitches. This seems to be the spot where the wheels come off for him since his return. First pitch is on the way, or next pitch is on the way, and it paints the outside corner for call, strike one. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled away. There are dry docks at both bases, Kaz. Next pitch is on the way, and this is hammered foul down the third base line. Count remains full at 3-2 as we head to the seventh pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is on the way, and Torkelson swings and misses for strike three. So that is Rodon's third strikeout of the night. Next pitch is on the way, and Jones swings and misses at the fastball. Count is 0-1. You got to remember, Kaz, I was stationed in Mare Island and Vallejo in the 80s, early 80s. Next pitch is on the way, and this is a bounce to Rodon. Rodon spins and fires to first base. And Green is going to move to second, so that is the second out of the inning. Lee is coming up to bat, 0-for-1 on the day with a strikeout. First pitch is on the way, and this is lined into left field. This is a base hit. Riley Green is rounding third. Bellinger is up throwing, and he is going to gun down Green at home. Green is tagged out a good ways off the plate. Great play by Bellinger. Nice one hopper to Wells. Gave him plenty of time to put the tag on him. And that is going to do it for the Tigers in the bottom of the fourth. Coming up for the Yankees in the top of the fifth is going to be Anthony Volpe, Ben Rice, and Jason Dominguez. 9, 1, and 2. And our active scoreboard tonight. The Astros beat the Blue Jays 9-7. In the bottom of the fourth, the Royals have a 2-1 lead on the Rays. Top of the fifth, the Pirates have a 2-1 lead on the Mariners. In the bottom of the fourth, the Rangers and Marlins are locked up at ones. Heading to the top of the fifth, the Tigers have a 2-1 lead on the Yankees. Top of the fifth, the Nationals have a 5-2 lead on the Phillies. Bottom of three, there is no score in the Brewers and Reds. game in the Mets play. The Guardians and Cardinals are just getting underway. And that's your active scoreboard for this evening. And the first pitch is on the way. That is called ball one. Tigers are challenged in the call. I think it's a strike. And the call is overturned. Detroit maintains both of their challenges. Count is 0-1 on Volpe. Volpe is 1 for 1 on the day with a stolen base. My sets. Pitch is on the way. Volpe swings and misses at the splitter. Count is 0-2. My sets and fires. That slurve is down low. Count is 1-2 on Volpe. Pitch is on the way, and Volpe lines this one into right center field. Veerling is going to field it and get it in quickly. So there is a runner at first with nobody out. Big Ben Rice is coming up to bat. And my sets. Pitch is on the way, and that paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Oz is at 67 pitches. Next pitch is on the way, and this is fouled off to the left side. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and the splitter is off the plate. Count is 1-2. My sets and fires, and the splitter is swung on and missed. So that is going to be the strikeout. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez, 1 for 2 on the night with a double, stolen base. My sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled away. Count is 0-1. And there is a pickoff attempt at first. Volpe was damn near picked off again. They are not going to challenge this one. Next pitch is on the way. Volpe takes off, and Volpe is thrown out stealing. Well. So that is the second strike, or second out of the inning. Pitch to Dominguez is on the way, and he slaps this one foul. Count remains 0-2. Next pitch is on the way. The slider is off the plate. Count is 1-2. My sets and fires, and this pitch is grounded to Lee. Lee fills it cleanly and fires to Torkelson for the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Yankees. No runs a hit, nobody left. Coming up in the bottom of the fifth is going to be McKinstry, Malgary, and McGonigal. And back to our active scoreboard. The Royals have taken a 4-1 lead on the Rays in the top of the fifth. In the bottom of the fifth, Pirates have a 2-1 lead on the Mariners. Bottom of the fourth, the Marlins have a 2-1 lead on the Rangers. Bottom of the fifth, the Tigers have a 2-1 lead on the Yankees. Bottom of the fifth, the Nationals have a 5-2 lead on the Phillies. Top of the fourth, there is no score in the the Brewers versus the Reds. In the bottom of the second, the Cubs lead the Mets 5-0. In Minnesota, the Twins and the Dodgers are in a rain delay. In the bottom of the second, the Guardians and White Sox have no score. In the bottom of the first, there is no score in the Diamondbacks versus the Cardinals. And that is our active scoreboard at this time. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your in our active poll. We currently have 19 votes. As you know, for every live play-by-play, our goal is 30 likes. We're currently at 26, 4 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Rodon sets and fires. The first pitch is swung on and missed by McKinstry. Count is 0-1. Rodon sets and fires, and the fastball is down low. Count is 1-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is going to be outside. Count is now 2-1. Rodon sets, fires, and the pitch is on the way, and that one is fouled off. Count is evened at 2-2. Rodon sets and fires. This ball is grounded to Jazz. Jazz flips it to Goldie for the first out of the inning. Malgiri had his first major league hit and his last at bat. So he is 1 for 1 on the day and scored the second run for the Tigers. Rodon sets, pitches on the way, and that is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Next pitch is on the way, and that is called ball one. I think he clipped the top of the strike zone, but Wells is not going to challenge. Count is 1-1. Rodon sets and fires. That pitch is down low in the dirt. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is skied in the infield. Jazz is tracking it and is going to make the play on the infield dirt for the second out. Kevin McGonigal coming up to bat, 0 for 2 on the night. First pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and that slider bounces in the dirt. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is going to do it for the Tigers in the sixth. So how are we feeling about the game at this point, guys and gals? And the first pitch is on the way. It is outside low for Bellinger. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Bellinger swings at the slider and misses. Count is 1-1. By sets and fires, the splitter is down low. Count is 2-1 on Bellinger. Next pitch is on the way. The fastball is down low. Count is now 3-1 on Belly. My sets and fires, and the four-seamer paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is now full, 3-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounced up the middle. McKinstry is waiting on it and fires to Torkelson for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 2 on the night. First pitch is on the way, and this is bounce in the infield, and Goldschmidt is going to beat the throw out. So that is a infield single. Hey, Jules, welcome to the stream. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr., 1 for 2 on the night with a run scored. First pitch is on the way, and the slider paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. My sets. Checks on the runner at first. Pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 1-1. My sets. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings over the top of a splitter. Count is now 1-2. Yankees have a runner at first with 1 out. Jazz Chisholm is up to bat. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is inside. And Dingler is going to challenge this one. And the pitch is confirmed that it was a ball, so the Tigers lose their first challenge. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is now 3-2. My sets and fires, and this ball is driven to right center field. This is going back, going, and gone. That is a homer for Jazz Chisholm Jr., a 2-run homer. Yankees take a 3-2 lead. Jazz's 12th home run of the season. That went 403 feet at 107.4 miles an hour. Let's go, Yankees. Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones, 1 for 2 on the night. So can we see a back-to-back jack? First pitch to Jones is a fastball swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Jones swings and misses at a fastball up and out of the strike zone. Count is 0-2, and this is the kryptonite for Spencer Jones. By sets, pitch is out of the way. That fastball is up and off the plate. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and Jones swings and misses at the fastball up and out of the strike zone. So Jones is down on strikes, and that is the second out. Jose Caballero coming up to bat, 0-for-2 on the day with an RBI. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is up and in. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-1 on Caballero. My sets, fires, and Caballero fouls this one off himself. It's off his foot, hopping around. Count is 1-2 on Cabby. Caballero is getting back in the box. My sets, and he fires. The fastball is fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined into left field. So Caballero is going to have a 2-out single. And it looks like Mize is coming out of the game.
Hit the road, Jack.
And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And one more time.
Hit the
road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. And it looks like Tyler Holton is coming in to replace Casey Mize. Austin Wells is coming up to bat, 0-for-2 on the night. So can Wells actually get a hit? At this second in life, the Yankees have a 3-2 lead on the Tigers in the top of the sixth. There is a runner at first with 2 outs. Austin Wells coming up to bat. Tyler Holton is coming in to relieve Casey Mize. For those of you that are here, while we're waiting for the pitcher to come in and get his warm-ups done, please hit the we have an active poll. Currently, we have 20 votes in our poll. So if you haven't, please drop your vote. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're at 27, so we're 3 away from our goal. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, I call live play-by-plays almost every day. I drop shorts almost daily, and I host open panels where fans can come up from the chat and talk baseball. We are at 770 subscribers, 5 away from our next milestone of 775. So if these things appeal to you, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. Thank you. Holton sets, and the first pitch is sliced into left field, and that is going to drop in there, make it all to the wall. Caballero is rounding third, heading home, and the throw is cut off, and Wells is going to have a RBI double. So the score is now 4-2 Yankees. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe, 2 for 2 on the day with a stolen base and was caught stealing. And Holton sets, pitch is on the way, and that changeup is in there to paint the bottom of the strike zone for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. Holton sets, checks on the runner, pitch is on the way, and the cutter is inside. Count is 1-1. Holton is a left-handed pitcher. Pitch is on the way, and Volpe swings and misses. Count is 1-2. Holton sets and fires, and Volpe swings at the curveball down in the dirt for strike 3. And Volpe is telling the umpire that he tipped it. And the umpire is telling Volpe to stick it. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the top of the 6th, but not before the Yankees put a 3 spot on the board to take a 4-2 lead on the Tigers. In our active scoreboard, Astros beat the Blue Jays 9-7. In the top of the 7th, the Royals have a 6-1 lead on the Rays. Let's go Royals. In the bottom of the 6th, the Pirates have a 2-1 lead on the Mariners. In the top of the 5th, the Marlins have a 6-1 lead on the Rangers. As you know, heading to the bottom of the 6th, the Yankees have a 4-2 lead on the Tigers. Top of the 7th, the Nationals have a 5-2 lead on the Phillies. There is no score in the Brewers and Reds game. They're in the top of 5. In the top of 3, the Cubs have a 5-2 lead on the Mets. The Twins and the Dodgers are just underway. Dodgers have a 1-0 lead in that game. In the top of the 4th, there is no score in the Guardians-White Sox game, nor is there a score in the top of the 3rd in the Diamondbacks and Cardinals game. That is your active scoreboard for the night. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the sixth is going to be Dylan Dingler, Matt Vierling, and Riley Green. So that's going to be 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. First pitch is on the way, and the slider is up high. Count is 1-0. Rodon sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 1-1. Rodon is currently at 77 pitches. Pitch count is looking real good. Next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Rodon sets and fires. This pitch is lined into left center field. That's going to split the outfield, and that is going to go all the way to the wall. Dingler is heading to second, and that is going to be a leadoff double for Dylan Dingler. Coming up to bat is Matt Vierling, 0 for 2 on the night. Rodon sets. First pitch is on the way, and the changeup is in there. Call, strike one. Count is 0-1. All right, Carlos, it's important to shut these guys down. Don't let them score. Vierling is 0 for 2 on the night with a ground out and a foul out. Dingler steps out of the box, calls timeout. Rodon sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is foul tipped into the glove. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is a line drive into left field. Dingler is going to score easily, and Vierling is going to get to second base. So the score is now 4-3. Coming up to bat is Riley Green. Green does not have an official at bat. He has walked twice. First pitch is on the way. Fastball is up high. Count is 1-0. And it looks like Fernando Cruz is warming up in the bullpen. And Rodon sets. Pitch is on the way, and Green swings and misses. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is foul straight back. Count is 1-2 on green. Rodon checks on the rotor at second. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is in the dirt. Count is 2-2. Rodon steps off the mound. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Spencer Torkelson, 0 for 2 on the day. And it looks like Boone is going to end this one for Rodon. Looks like Fernando Cruz is coming in to take over the pitching duties. And I'll be back in a sec. I got to grab a drink out of my drink fridge. Bada bing, bada boom. Got to stop this rally now. So, guys and gals that are here in our stream, how are we feeling about the game at this point? Are the Yankees going to break this 3-game losing streak and get back into this series against the Tigers? Tomorrow should be an interesting pitching matchup with Tarek Skubal going for the Tigers and Cam Schlittler going for the Yankees. And the cruiser is on the bump, getting ready to pitch. Torkelson lined into a double play and is struck out tonight. First pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul. Count is 0-1. Cruz sets, and the pitch is in the dirt. Count is 1-1. And Cruz sets, fires, and the splitter misses just a bit low. Count is 2-1. Cruz sets and fires, and that slider is down in the dirt. Count is now 3-1. Next pitch is on the way. The four-seamer paints the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike two. Count is now full, 3-2. Cruz sets. Pitch is on the way, and the splitter is swung on and missed for strike three. So that is the second out. Looks like Kerry Carpenter is going to come in and pinch hit for Jumai Jones. Blake is going out to give a scouting report to Cruz on Carpenter. Carpenter's hitting .227 on the season, 10 home runs, 29 RBIs, and a .777 OPS. There are two outs, a runner at second. Yankees currently have a slim 4-3 lead in the bottom of the sixth. Carpenter steps into the box. Cruz sets. Pitch is on the way, and that splitter is way up high. Count is 1-0. Cruz sets. Pitch is on the way, and that splitter is down low. Count is 2-0. Cruz sets, and the fastball is low and inside. Count is 3-0 on Carpenter. Brett Hedrick is warming up in the Yankee bullpen. Next pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is down low. It's going to be a four-pitch walk to Carpenter. So there are runners at first and second with two outs. And they're calling Lee back. Colt Keith is coming out to pinch hit. So it looks like Hinch is emptying his bench at this point. All right, Fernando, it's time to get nasty, brother. Cruz sets. Fastball is down low. So that is fifth straight ball in a row. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 2-0 on Keith. Sixth ball in a row. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is low and inside. Count is now 3-0. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is right down the heart of Broadway. Count is 3-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is swung on and missed. The count is now 3-2. Cruz sets, fires, and that pitch is chop foul. So we're going to reset and do it again. Count it remains at 3-2 as we head to the seventh pitch of the at-bat. Cruz sets. This pitch is grounded to first base. Goldspit is going to field it and take it himself for the third out. And Tigers are going to end up stranded 2, but not before they played a run to close the gap to 4-3. Coming up for the Yankees is going to be Ben Rice, Jason Dominguez, and Cody Bellinger. 1, 2, 3, and that's what we're going to see. For those of you that are in our stream, we have 22 votes in our active poll. So if you haven't, please drop your vote, let your voice be heard, and your vote be counted. Our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently at 29, so we're 1 away from our goal for the live play-by-play. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 770 subscribers. Our next milestone is 775. So if you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. And if you like open panels where the chat can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. My last open panel was a week ago, and there was a lot of activity, a lot of involvement, and people had a great time. So if these things appeal to you, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. And it looks like Kevin McGonigal is going to switch to shortstop. Kieran Carpenter is going to remain in the game as the designated hitter. Colt Keith is going to go to third base. And Zach McKinstry is going to switch from third to second. First pitch to Rice is on the way, and that sinker paints the outside corner. Call, strike 1, count is 0-1. Holton sets and fires, and this ball is grounded down the first base line. Torkelson fields it cleanly and takes it himself. First out, coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez, 1 for 3 on the day with a double and a stolen base. And Holton sets. Pitch is on the way, and Dominguez swings and misses. Count is 0-1. Dominguez is switched around. Holton is a left-handed pitcher. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Dominguez chops it foul. Count is 0-2. Holton sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for Dominguez. That's going to be the third strike. That's going to be a good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Dominguez. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger, 0 for 2 on the day with a base on balls. First pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is down low. Count is 1-0 on Belly. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is down low. Count is going to be 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate outside. Count is now 3-0. Holton sets and fires, and this pitch is hammered down the right field line, but it is hook and foul. Count is 3-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike 2. Count is now full. 3-2. Holton sets and fires, and Belly hammers this one foul down the first base line. Count remains full at 3-2. Holton sets, and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate. That's going to be ball 4 to Cody. He's going to take a 2-out walk. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. And it looks like A.J. Hinch is coming out to the mound. And Kyle Finnegan is going to be coming into the game.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't
you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And one more time.
Hit the road, Jack.
Don't you come back no more. And you are out of here. Well, well, well. Can we tack a run on to extend the lead again? I believe that Brett Hedrick will be coming in the bottom of the 7th. And while we're waiting for the pitcher to come back, I guess we'll give a quick scoreboard update. Ooh-wee. The Royals now have an 11-1 lead in the bottom of the 8th against the Rays. Mariners have a 3-2 lead on the Pirates in the top of the 8th. Marlins have a 6-1 lead on the Rangers in the top of the 7th. As you know, in the bottom of the 7th, the Yankees have a 4-3 lead on the Tigers. In the top of the 8th, the Nationals have a 5-3 lead on the Phillies. Top of the 6th, the Brewers have a 1-0 lead on the Reds. Top of 4, Cubs lead the Mets 7-2. Bottom of 2nd, the Dodgers and the Twins are tied up, as are the White Sox and the Guardians, the Diamondbacks and the Cardinals, and the Red Sox and the Rockies. And that is your active scoreboard for tonight. And Finnegan sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is a swing and a miss on a splitter. Count is 0-1. Finnegan sets and fires, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Hey, Chef Nick, welcome to the stream, my brother. Next pitch is on the way, and Goldie hammers this splitter down the first base line foul. Count is 1-2. And Goldie calls timeout. Finnegan sets, fires, and that pitch is waved at and missed by Goldschmidt for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the top of the 7th. No runs, no hits. One man left on base. As we head to the 7th inning stretch, coming up in the bottom of 7th is going to be McKinstry, Malgary, and McGonigal. 8, 9, and 1. Normally in the Bronx, we'd be talking about the military veteran of the game, but that's not the case here in Detroit. Right. So how are we feeling about the game, guys and gals out there? And Sean gives us I feel confident. Nancy feels confident, but we need to hit and score. Hedrick steps up, and the first pitch is a four-seamer fouled off. Count is 0-1. McKinstry is 1 for 2 on the day with a run scored. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up high and off the plate. Count is 1-1. Hedrick sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate and low. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is now 2-2. And how do you do? Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is now full on McKinstry. Come on, dude. This guy is hitting 053 against left-handers. Let's do it. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is going to remain 3-2. Hey, Mind, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. Pitch is on the way, and this is a chop to Jazz. Jazz underhands it to Goldie for the first out of the inning. Malgeri made his professional debut tonight and got a hit in his first at-bat. He is 1 for 2. First pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-1. No problem, brother. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and miss. Count is 0-2. Flash him fastball up and in, and you will be good to go. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is hammered into right field. Dominguez is going to field that on a hop. So he is going to have a 1-out single. So at Balgeri's first big league game, he has 2 hits. Coming up to bat is McGonigal. First pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate and in the dirt. Count is 1-0. McGonigal is 0 for 3 on the night with a lineout, pop out, and a strikeout. McGonigal's not going to do jack tonight because he is in my fantasy baseball team as a starter. And, of course, 0 for 3. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into right field. Dominguez fires to first, and he is going to complete the double play. Malgeri drifted too far off the plate. He thought it was going to fall in. And Dominguez is going to turn that one into a 9-3 double play. Looks like the Tigers are checking to see if they challenge. They're going to challenge the catch. I don't know. The replay looks like it's clean to me. I don't know. It looks like he caught that one clean. But we're going to sit here and we're going to waste a fair amount of time waiting on this one. So for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. And for those of you who haven't, our goal for every play-by-play is 29. Our goal is 30 likes. We're at 29. So and it looks like the call is confirmed. It was a catch. So Detroit is going to lose their challenge. And that's it. If you haven't, please hit the like button. And we here at Yankees The Ugly Truth are at 770 from our next goal point. So if you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. And if where you can come up and talk baseball from the chat, driving to Yankees The Ugly Truth. Coming up to bat in the top of the 8th is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Spencer Jones, and Jose Caballero. And from our active scoreboard today, Astros beat the Blue Jays 9-7 in extra innings. Royals are currently leading the Rays 12-2 in the bottom of the 9th. Let's go Royals. In the bottom of the 8th, the Mariners lead the Pirates 3-2. Top of the 8th, the Marlins lead the Rangers 6-2. And the first pitch is on the way. And that paints the outside corner for call. Strike one. Finnegan is going to remain in the game. Jazz is 2 for 3 on the game with a single and a home run, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 1-1. Finnegan sets. Pitch is on the way, and that splitter is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to be called ball 2. Catcher is challenging this one. I think Jazz is about to get rung up looking. And the call is overturned. Jazz is out on strikes looking. First out. Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones is 1 for 3. First pitch is on the way, and he swings at the fastball down low. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way. That fastball is down low. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. That was a splitter that was off the plate. Count is now 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is fouled straight back. Next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike 3. And the book on Jones is fastballs up high. He can't catch up to him, and he can't lay off of him. When Spencer Jones learns to lay off that pitch, he is going to be devastating. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero, 1 for 3 on the night. First pitch is on the way, and Caballero swings and misses at the fastball. That one came up at 98 miles an hour. Next pitch is on the way. The fastball is down low. Count is 1-1. McKinstry sets, pitch is on the way, and this is chop foul off of Caballero's foot again. Count is 1-2. And Cabby is heading back into the box. And Caballero is back in the box. Count is 1-2. We're in the top of the eighth. 2 outs, no runners on. Next pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul. Count remains 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and Caballero swings and misses for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees. Finnegan is going to strike out the side. He faced 4 batters and struck out all 4. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the eighth is going to be Dingler, Veerling, and Green. Do not know if Hedrick is going to stay in to face these 3. Guess we're going to find out. And back to our Major League scoreboard. In the bottom of the third, the Dodgers and the Twins are locked up at 2s. Top of the 6th, the White Sox have a 2-1 lead on the Guardians. Bottom of the 6th, there is no score in the Diamondbacks-Cardinals game. Top of 2, Red Sox lead the Rockies 1-0. Next game is going to start at 9:38. That's Orioles and Angels. 9:40 is going to be the Braves and the Padres. 9:45 is going to be Athletics and the Giants. And that is your scoreboard for today. Currently, we have 25 votes in our active poll. If you haven't, please drop your vote. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Currently, we are at 32 likes, so we have met our goal for the stream tonight. However, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 770 subscribers. Our next goal is 775, so we're 5 away from that goal. If you are not, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. If you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. And it looks like Hedrick is staying in the game. Please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 1-1. Looks like David Bednar is warming up in the pen. Next pitch is on the way, and this is grounded up the middle into center for a base hit. Coming up to bat is Matt Veerling, 1 for 3 on the day with a double and a RBI. Pitch is on the way. The fastball is down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and this is foul down the right field line. Count is 1-1. Hedrick sets and fires. The slider is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Hedrick sets, fires. The pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. So Vierling is going to strike out. First out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Riley Green. 0 for 1, a strikeout, and 2 base on balls. Tigers have a runner at first with 1 out. First pitch is on the way, and the slider is low and away. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way. This is driven to center field. Spencer Jones is backing up. He tracks it and makes the play. Gets the ball in quickly. And that is going to be the second out of the inning. Spencer Torkelson is coming up to bat. 0 for 3 on the 9. And it looks like they're going to bring David Bednar in. I'm surprised that they're not bringing Tim Hill in on this one. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 25 votes this evening. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We are at 32 likes, so we met our goal of 30 for every live play-by-play. However, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We are at 770 subs, so if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We offer live play-by-plays almost nightly. We have a lot of shorts that are dropped almost daily. And I host open panels where members from the chat are invited up to come and talk baseball. So if these things appeal to you, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. So is the Yankee bullpen going to be able to lock this game down? Will the Yankees be able to break this 3-game losing streak? And can we pick up a game on the Rays, who are getting hammered? Bednar is coming into the game. There are 2 outs, a runner at first. Spencer Torkelson is up to bat. Bednar sets, fires, and the fastball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. That was a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Next pitch is on the way, and that four-seamer is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Bednar sets, and he fires. The splitter is grounded foul. Count is going to remain 0-2. Bednar sets and fires. This is a high pop-up. All the infielders are converging. Goldschmidt is there, and he is going to make the play for the third out. No runs a hit, one man left. Coming up to bat for the Yankees in the top of the ninth is going to be Austin Wells, Anthony Volpe, and Ben Rice. 8, 9, and 1. And I don't know who is coming out. Actually, it's Kenley Jansen coming out to replace Kyle Finnegan, former Dodgers and Angels closer. Wells will be the first batter up. He is 1 for 3 on the night with a double and an RBI. Actually, they've changed it. They're now saying that Emmanuel De Jesus is coming in. De Jesus is a left-handed pitcher. De Jesus has a lot of run on his off-speed pitches. He features a four-seamer at 94 miles an hour, a change at 87.7, cutter at 85, sinker at 93, and a slider at 80. On the season, he is 2-0 with a 4.61 ERA in 19 games, has 26 strikeouts and a 1.35 ERA. And De Jesus sets. First pitch is on the way, and it paints the outside corner with a cutter. Count is 0-1 on Wells. De Jesus sets and fires, and the second pitch paints the outside corner for call, strike 2. Count is 0-2. Wells takes timeout. De Jesus sets, pitches on the way, and the cutter is low and away. Count is 1-2 on Wells. De Jesus sets, pitches on the way, and that cutter is down low and in the dirt. Count is now 2-2. DeJesus sets, fires, and Wells hammers this one foul down the right field line. Looks like he did not break the bat. Thought he did. Next pitch is on the way, and Wells swings at a fastball out of the strike zone for call, strike 3. So the last 5 Yankees have gone down on Ks. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe, 2 for 3 on the night. Has a stolen base and was caught stealing. First pitch to Volpe is a slider way up high. Count is 1-0. DeJesus sets, fires, and that slider catches the top of the strike zone for call, strike 1. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is bounced right at DeJesus. He underhands the ball to Torkelson for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Big Ben Rice, 0 for 4 on the night with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch is on the way, and the 96-mile-an-hour fastball paints the outside corner for call, strike 1. Rice has 2 strikeouts, a fly out and a ground out under his belt tonight. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-1. DeJesus sets and fires. The 1-1 is off the plate. Is another 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 2-1. DeJesus sets and fires, and the changeup paints the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike 2. Count is 2-2 on Rice. So the count is 2-2 on Rice. DeJesus sets. Pitch is on the way, and Rice skies this one to left field. Green is waiting on it, and he puts it away for the third out of the inning. So Bednar is going to come out to try to lock this game down. He'll be facing against Kerry Carpenter, Colt Keith, and Zach McKinstry. And in our scoreboard from tonight, Astros beat the Blue Jays 9-7. Royals beat the Rays 12-5. Mariners beat the Pirates 3-2. In the top of the ninth, the Marlins have a 6-2 lead on the Rangers. As you know, going to the bottom of the ninth, the Yankees have a 4-3 lead on the Tigers. In the top of the ninth, the Phillies have taken an 11-8 lead on the Nationals. Bottom of the eighth, the Brewers lead the Reds 2-0. Bottom of the sixth, the Cubs lead the Mets 7-2. Top of the fourth, the Twins lead the Dodgers lead the Twins 5-2. Bottom of seven, the White Sox lead the Guardians 2-1. Top of seven, the Diamondbacks and the Cardinals are scoreless. In the top of the third, the Red Sox have a 2-1 lead on the Rockies. And that is your active scoreboard for tonight. 3 games to follow here shortly. If you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 26 votes at this time. If you haven't, hit the like button and share the channel out. We are at 32 likes. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We do live play-by-plays, drop a bunch of shorts, and host open panels where everyone can come up and talk baseball. If these things appeal to you, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. Carpenter does not have an official at bat. He walked in his first plate appearance. And the first pitch is a fastball in there for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1 on Carpenter. Bednar sets and fires, and that pitch is way up high and is off the glove of Wells. Count is 1-1. Bednar sets, fires, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Bednar sets and fires. This ball is skied to center field. Spencer Jones is backing up, and he makes the play in center field for the first out. Coming up to bat is Colt Keith, 0 for 1 on the night. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. Keith grounded out in his first plate appearance. Bednar sets and fires. This pitch is grounded to Jazz. Jazz sets and fires to Goldie for the second out. Tigers are down to their final out. Coming up to bat is Zach McKinstry. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. McKinstry is 1 for 3 on the night with a single and a run scored. Bednar sets and fires. The splitter is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Bednar sets and fires. That pitch is chop foul down the first base line. Count is 1-2. Tigers are down to their last strike. Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and the splitter is down low. Count is evened at 2-2. What color is your goose? Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. It's a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Count remains even at 2-2 as we head to the sixth pitch of the at-bat. Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is tapped down the first baseline foul. Count is 2-2. Bednar sets, fires, and this ball is fly to left field. Bellinger is closing in on it, and he makes the play for the third out of the inning. That is going to do it for the Tigers tonight. So the Yankees are going to break their 3-game skid and pick up a game on the Tampa Bay Rays. The numbers for tonight's game are Yankees had 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. Tigers had 3 runs on 8 hits and no errors. Carlos Rodon is going to take the win and advance his record to 4-2. Casey Mize is going to take the loss, and his record is going to drop to 2-5. David Bednar is going to earn his 15th save of the season. So I want to thank everybody who has taken time to sit back and listen to a little bit of play-by-play on their busy Tuesday evening. I will not be calling the game tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is league bowling night. So I recommend heading over to YankeeMania with Joe and his crew to listen to the play-by-play. They always give you a good quality product. I am going to drop a short this evening, so keep your eye out for that. And I will drop a couple of more tomorrow. So I'll end in my traditional fashion with let's go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great night.
No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.